Tyson practiced a slow, deliberate crossover, the ball's rhythmic thump punctuating their conversation. Sevyn's gaze drifted to the shadowy corners of the gym. "So," he began, voice lowered, "do you ever wonder if angels and demons are actually out there, hidden in plain sight?" The words felt heavier in the empty gym, as if daring the silence to answer. Tyson let the ball bounce at his feet, frowning as he thought about it. "It's possible," he said after a moment. "But if they can really disguise themselves and blend in, how would we know? You'd never spot a demon in a crowd if they didn't want to be found. That's what a disguise is for, right? It's not like they'd ever admit it." His voice echoed in the gym, blending with the hum of the air conditioning, making their conversation feel heavier. Sevyn chuckled, trying to lighten things up. "You might be right. If I ever see a demon, you'll be the first to know," he said, giving a playful salute. "And I'm pretty sure I'm completely human." He grinned. "Maybe I should get a demon-spotting manual just in case." Even as he joked, a hint of genuine curiosity stayed in his eyes. Tyson shook his head, smirking. "That makes two of us," he said, then leaned in and whispered, "But you've talked about that demon in your dreams a lot, man. If it keeps happening, it's probably not just a coincidence. Seriously, don't get too close to that woman in your dreams." His concern showed through, even as he tried to sound casual. Sevyn waved the suggestion away, rolling his eyes with exaggerated flair. "Please, that's ridiculous. With all the horror movies I binge before bed, it's a miracle I don't dream about being abducted by aliens, too." He laughed, a little too loudly, as if to banish the shadows their talk had conjured. "There's no way some sex demon is sneaking into my dreams." He shook his head, though the lingering uncertainty in his eyes betrayed the bravado in his words. "Oh yes, way," Tyson replied, crossing his arms and leaning against the bleachers. His eyes glinted with mischief. "And the only thing doing any penetrating in those dreams is you. Come on, look me in the eye and tell me you haven't had any fantasies this week," he teased, wagging a finger at Sevyn. "I haven't," Sevyn said. But his voice shook and he looked away, fiddling with his wristband. The blush on his neck gave him away. "Liar," Tyson shot back, his smirk broadening into an incredulous grin. "Come on, man. How long has it been? 2 weeks? 3? Don't make me guess a month. 2 months?" The teasing faded, replaced by genuine concern as Tyson's gaze searched Sevyn's face for the truth. "About 2.5 months," Sevyn finally admitted, almost whispering. He rubbed his neck, his cheeks red, and hunched his shoulders in embarrassment. "You are seriously playing with fire," Tyson said, concern sharpening the lines of his face. He dribbled the basketball slowly, the thud echoing in the otherwise empty gym. "This isn't healthy, Sevyn. I'm telling you as a friend, try lucid dreaming and take control of it. Nearly 3 months tangled up with a succubus. That's flirting with disaster. What exactly goes on in those dreams anyway?" The question hung heavily in the air, pressing Sevyn to consider the risks he was taking. "Well, if you really want to know," Sevyn began, but Tyson raised his hand to stop him. "You know what? I actually don't want to know what you do with that succubus," Tyson said, sounding both exasperated and worried. He tossed the ball to Sevyn and looked him in the eye. "Just remember, fantasy isn't reality. Be careful, man." His warning echoed in the gym as their conversation faded. Love is a dangerous game in the demon realm, a place where every breath is a gamble and every feeling can turn into a weapon. Here, survival is the only rule, and power is what keeps you alive another day. Even the land shows this harsh reality. Sharp obsidian mountains line the horizon. Rivers of molten silver twist through valleys always cloaked in twilight, and the air is thick with magic, temptation, and danger. For those who live here, one rule matters above all. Thrive or be consumed. Loving and having children with your own kind is not just tradition. It is the law, repeated in every warning and enforced without mercy by the rulers. Blind love is seen as a curse that creates abominations, hybrids that go against the nature of demons. These outcasts are hunted, serving as a reminder that in this world, compassion is weakness and forbidden love is the greatest sin. Among these shadowy beings, the incubi and succubi stand out as the most dazzling and dangerous. Their charm is irresistible, and every move they make is filled with seduction and power. They move between worlds, drawing mortals in with just a look, a word, or a touch. But beneath their glamour is a dangerous truth. For incubi and succubi, falling in love with a human is the worst crime. It is not just forbidden, it threatens the very order of demon society. Short affairs with mortals are tolerated, even expected, as brief pleasures for those who feed on desire. But letting real feelings grow, letting a human touch your heart, is asking for disaster. The consequences are severe: exposure, exile, the king's anger, and the risk of bringing ruin not just to yourself, but to your whole family. Desire is allowed, but love is punished by destruction. The Incubus King, Khan Shamel, rules his kingdom with strict control and a cold, unyielding gaze. His word is law, and his justice is quick and harsh. Emotional ties to humans are banned on pain of death because Khan Shamel believes these bonds weaken the demon bloodline and threaten the purity of his realm. His court is full of rumors and secrets where talk of rebellion or forbidden love is quickly silenced. Those who defy the king often disappear, taken to the dungeons below the obsidian palace, or worse, made an example of in front of the fearful crowds. In this world of suspicion and desire, no one faces more risk than Khan Shamel's only daughter. Princess Valentina is the image of demonic royalty, with sharp beauty and a fierce spirit. But beneath her royal appearance, she struggles with doubt and longing, torn between her family's expectations and her own desires. In secret, she is drawn to a human, a connection that both excites and frightens her. Every secret look and hidden meeting goes against her father's rules. Valentina knows that if her forbidden love is found out, the king's anger will be quick and harsh. She would be ruined, and even worse, she could harm everyone she loves. In the palace's dark halls and secret gardens, even a quiet word of affection could destroy her, because in this world, love is a risk that could cost everything. In this harsh world full of dark temptations, where loyalty and passion mix with fear and consequences, love costs more than anyone can afford. Princess Valentina's life is full of both privilege and danger, shaped by high expectations and secret acts of rebellion. She moves through the palace as both the heir and an outsider, constantly watched by loyalists and spies. Her closest confidant is her aunt, La Chapelle, who is more than an advisor. She is Valentina's guardian, partner in secrets, and like a mother to her. Their relationship is built on shared secrets, hidden alliances, and a strong determination to protect each other from the palace's dangers and intrigues. Each morning, Princess Valentina woke in her luxurious chambers, with crimson velvet on the walls and the air filled with the scent of rare flowers and incense. Despite all this comfort, she wished for independence, feeling the weight of expectation, even as she lay in her silk sheets. La Chapelle, always watchful, entered with the calm grace of a queen, bringing both warmth and determination. She was always ready to help Valentina handle the complex rituals and duties of demon royalty. La Chapelle stepped forward, her brow furrowed. "Valentina, you can't bear the crown's weight alone. Your father expects perfection," she said, her voice both caring and firm. Valentina turned, her chin raised in quiet defiance, her true self hidden beneath the calm exterior of a princess. "Aunt La Chapelle, I am no longer a child, but a capable adult," she said, letting her silken robe fall from her shoulders as she walked toward the marble-tiled shower. It was a short escape from the heavy pressure of royal duties. Steam rose, wrapping around her like a shield as she disappeared behind the frosted glass. La Chapelle stood by the doorway, feeling both proud and worried. She knew the world outside the palace was full of dangers, betrayals, and temptations, even worse than the politics inside. "You are the future queen, my beautiful niece," she said softly. "I must follow your father's wishes. He is an uncompromising ruler, and he will not allow any sign of weakness." Her loyalty to the king was shaped by years of service, but it carried the pain of someone who had lost as much as she had gained. Valentina stepped into the shower, letting the hot water wash away her tension, though her worries remained. "Thank you for caring, but I need to find my strength myself," she called out, her voice softened by the steam. Water ran down her skin, following the marks of old scars and new determination as she tried to gather the courage she needed for the day. La Chapelle watched Valentina's shape fade behind the glass, feeling both pride and worry. Her niece's determination could inspire the kingdom, or it could pull her into the dangerous world of palace secrets. Even with her doubts, La Chapelle held on to the hope that their bond, built through shared struggles, would survive whatever challenges lay ahead. "You are destined to be the future queen, my beautiful niece," La Chapelle said, her voice steady but a little sad. "I must follow your father's wishes. He is, after all, an uncompromising ruler."